Good evening. Welcome back once again to the weekly analysis. So for today, we will start with DXY as always. On DXY, with how the weekly candle closed and with how last week behaved, we took out previous week's low right here. And with this shift in structure, I would like to see further continuation to the downside to come and fill this imbalance up, and then from there we see further continuation back into the highs. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing for the weekly, right? And this one happened after price went up and take out this high. Immediately, we got the drop to the downside. Okay. On the daily time frame, what I see right now, here are my targets, right? So if price was, let's see, if we open the week and price comes here, now like see further continuation from here to the downside. Okay. So for SMC traders, what we want to see is after every change of character, we expect price to come deeper around these levels, and then from there look to buy it once more to the upside. Okay. And as we see right here on the 4-hour, we got this change of character right here. So I would like to see price come into these deeper levels, and then from there look to sell the market to the downside, right? So I would like to see the market come to these levels, and then from there sell it to the downside, and then sell it. Okay. But as we see on the daily time frame, price has already tapped inside of that daily order block. If you see right here, price has already tapped inside of it. So price can easily decide to drop from here to the downside without coming deeper inside of it, right? But the best place to be selling from will be around those other blocks. Okay. So there's what I'm seeing for the DXY. I would just like to see price come here, and if price was to come and take out this low first, then I'll look for a pullback and then continuation to the downside. There's what I'm looking at. Okay. So Mondays are tricky. So if you believe the price will be going to the upside to fill these imbalances up, then you can look for some buys around these levels and then target the upside there, right? But if you believe the price will be going to the downside, then look for price to do this and then wait for the pullback and then continue to sell it to the downside to go for these imbalances. Okay. So these are my targets, these ones right there. So if this one gets hit, there's high probability that price will be reversing to the downside. Same as with this one, and same as with these two. If this one gets hit, then the probability is higher the price will be reversing to the upside too. Okay. So with this narrative, we will use the same one for EURUSD. On EURUSD, for EURUSD, this it's just similar to dollar index, to the DXY. You saw the change of character right here, right? And right here you're having the SMT. So on DXY we saw this price level came and take out this low. On EURUSD we didn't see it, right? So right here we got a change of character. I would like to see a pullback into these extreme levels, right? You're having this POI right here and this other block right here. Around these levels, I like to see price push to the high, push to the highs around these levels, and then from there look to sell the market to the downside. Okay, we're having this unmitigated POI right there. We would like price to come in and from there sell it to the downside. Okay. But the idea is very simple, and the trade is very simple. Just use DXY to kind of trade it. Okay. For pound and USD is also similar to how do I call it, to EURUSD. We call this beautiful move right with NFP on Friday. So what I believe price will be doing right now is the price will be coming to these levels, and then from these levels look to sell the market to the downside. Okay. The timing will be similar to, it will be around news, I think. So was price to come around these levels, look to sell it around this other block right here. Okay. What price can do coming this week is it can move to the upside and then from there drop one more time and then look to buy it. Something like this can happen, right? Or something like this can happen too, right? And then from here we look to sell it to the downside, right? The most important thing, or the most important trade, is the sells, not the buys, because these sells, it will be coming low to take out this low and eventually all of these lows too. Okay, because there's a very big amount of liquidity lying below here where I like price to come in and take them all out, right? So this will be it for pound USD. Very simple, straightforward. Okay. For NZDUSD is also similar to EURUSD and pound USD. Okay. For NZDUSD, I favor NZDUSD longs more than these EURUSD and pound USD and also AUDUSD. For NZDUSD, I would like to see price either it will go up one more time and then drop, and then from here look to buy it, and then from these levels I'll look to sell the market to the downside, either from this level or from these levels, because we are also having this other block on the 4 hour where I would like to see price come inside of it. Okay, so these are just the levels and these are the zones. If price comes here, you can look to buy the market to the upside, and if price comes here, you can look to sell it, or around this level you can also look to sell it. We're having news for NZDUSD, so keep that in mind, don't forget it. Okay, on Wednesday, I think. For AUDUSD is also similar, but going to next week, I will ignore AUDUSD and trade the other pairs. So if you trade AUDUSD, what we can expect is also similar to EURUSD, right? We can expect price to come around this level, and then from there look to sell it to these levels, then from here look to buy it one more time, okay, to the upside, to target this week right here or this week right here. Okay, but the most important thing won't be the buys, but it will be the sells from these levels to the downside, and also these ones to the downside. Okay, these will be the most important ones, so keep that one in mind. And yeah, that'll be all for the week, or that'll be all for now. For gold, I would like, if you go on the daily time frame, this is how the daily is looking. I mean, we saw this big Friday push to the upside, so I like to see price come right here, and then from these levels I like to see a continuation to the upside. So any move around this level I like to see just push the upside one more time, okay, to these levels, to the 2400 levels, and then from there look to sell it. But selling gold is not an option for me. I don't like selling gold with how bullish it is. Don't like it, right? So even around this level I won't be going and try to sell it. No, or just wait. If gold comes to these levels, then I'll look to fade the move to the upside. Okay, for silver is also the same thing. I'll just like to see price come into this long wick right here, and then from there look to buy the market to the upside. Okay, so these two pairs for longs, these two pairs are the best pairs when it comes to trading. So if you just want an easy setup, gold and silver are the best pairs for trading longs going into next week. Okay, but for now that'll be all. We have already talked about pound NZD, right? We talked about pound NZD. If you go on the pound NZD, I was saying that we will be expecting price to push to these levels, and then from these levels look to sell it to the downside. So if price comes here, the buys aren't important. If you're in any buy from these levels, it's not important right now. The most important thing is the sells, right? So if price comes to this level, around this level right here, we will look to sell it to the downside to target these lows, right? So if you haven't watched the video yet, I'll put the link also in the description so that you can also go and watch it. And yeah, that'll be all for now. Just use DXY to trade. And if you have any question, just as always, let me know in the description, or in the comment section, or in Discord. Just join us. I'll put the link in the description so that you can also join us if you haven't joined us. Subscribe to the video and watch the video on your mobile phone, or any other type of device that you're using, so that the YouTube algo will kind of promote the video. But as for now, that'll be all. Thanks again for watching, and see you again next week. Bye.